Starbucks has been a leading coffee company for years. By 2020, they plan on to go more green by completely eliminating straws. The real question is, what effect do straws have on the environment?
Hearing that a lot, so a lot of people are wondering about that. So just, it's just a straw. But that straw that you are using takes about 400 to 600 years to biodegrade within any system. In a landfill, it will never biodegrade. If it gets to the ocean, it's going to be there for hundreds of years, way beyond when we live here. So when we use it once, and the average American uses 1.6 straws a day. So if you can figure that every single day we are contributing between 1 and 2 straws to this ever-growing plastic dump that we are turning our oceans into, it's really going to stay well beyond when we are, or our grandkids are. And so the other issue is that straws are so small that they are easy to fly away. So they'll fly off the backs of trucks, garbage trucks, off of landfills, and they also get stuck, so they're not recycled very effectively. And so every single straw really will stay for a long time after we will be gone. And so I think it's an important step, and I think it's something that people take without thinking about it. And so if we could even raise the awareness that this is just one plastic item that we're using throughout our day. And there are many other plastic items that are not necessary, and all of them will be here for centuries. It's a little bit scary.
I am an active member at my gym. I pretty much go to the gym every single day. So at first I was kind of just using a regular plastic water bottle, and I was reusing that to pour fresh water in. Until you just kind of realize, like, you try to eliminate as much plastic in your life as possible. And for me, I try to do that, and I try to think about, like, how much plastic am I using? How can I reduce it? And for me, like, getting one of these things has been that way, because I just refill it with fresh water, take with me to work, to school, and of course to the gym. And I just feel like it's easy and just practical. And I also know that I'm helping save and reduce plastic. So that's always great.
Try to figure out how we are going to minimize that impact. And there are so many ways to do it. Banning plastic use is a huge one, and it's not just plastic straws. There's no need to have plastic bottles here in the US where we have safe drinking water oftentimes. We need to make sure that we are testing our water effectively, but you could always buy filters that take lead out of it. And a lot of the time people don't realize the importance of just minimizing it. So carrying a reusable water bottle, this is becoming an appendage to me. And I don't go to meetings without it, because every time you go to a meeting, there are plastic water bottles there for you. And so making sure that you have your own water with you, making sure that you use reusable containers over and over and over again, reusable bags over and over and over again, and also making sure that you are paying attention to what the sources and the impact of every item you buy are. So we have to become more aware, because we don't really have a choice. And every day we're losing a lot of land, a lot of species, a lot of water because of our decision making.
One way I like to go green is, a few years ago I brought a Keurig machine, and I was using the plastic K-cups, and realized they weren't good, they weren't decomposing on the earth. So I decided to just buy these, fill them up with whatever coffee brand I like, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever you like, whatever's your choice. I fill them up, I put it in the machine, and I reuse them constantly. Had them now for like 3 years. It works wonders.